this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Spiegel Mom Scraps where I am going to be using Betsy Ross's kit that she has sequence mix of all of the sequence that is 4th of July related. I have already used this set which was on the 4th with my daughter's photos, and now this time I am doing my husband's drinks because this is kind of the thing that we take photos of like what we're drinking and stuff. And I had some friends over last year at this time, so we did a little bit more festive stuff. That's what's in the background. So these are my drinks. I do a sangria for myself and I make sours for my husband. Because way back when I was in college, I used to be a bartender, so I can make sours and all of that fun stuff. So this collection that I'm using is from the Scrap Room. Back in July of last year was the very first kit that I've ever gotten from the Scrap Room, and at that time I never got the embellishment kit, so this is all the embellishments I have. That is why I paired it with this to give it a little bit more, and I can't wait to see how I do this. So it is the American, the Beautiful. I've got those pages. This is going to be my background piece. It is like a sapphire color from Basil. This stencil I actually made out of a cut file from Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, and I am going to use it on my background piece as I went and got like the 100-pound basil. I'm trying to use up my loose papers before I start diving into all of my paper that is from Vicky Boot. I am also going to be using Speckled Egg, Chipped Sapphire, Scattered Straw, and Barn Door because that is the colors that match this collection. And let's see where this is going to take. All right, I started out by using the scattered straw and went around the circles or the stars in the circle starburst, that star burst, I guess. And then I started with the second one, which was the Barn Door color. And then I went in with Speckled Egg, and then I finished it out with Chipped Sapphire. Those are the 4 colors for Distress Oxides that I'm using. And then I'm just going through and adding all of the colors, making sure that they're on there and kind of sticking out because I wanted this to turn into like a firecracker. So, or like, a burst in the sky pretty much. And then I came in with the tangerine stencil butter from the Crafter's Workshop, and I wanted a burst of yellow that is going to stick behind the flowers. So you'll see, or the photos. You'll see what I'm talking about once I do get it going. And then I come in again with another stencil. So I used 3 stencils. One was from Confessions. This one that I got done with the sunburst is from Paige Evans, and this other one was from Close to My Heart that I'm working on right now. So then I took the Nouveau Glacier paste and the Shimmers Bumblebee. And the one thing I like about any of the Shimmers products is you can mix it with any medium based, and it can turn into not just like a watercolor but also part of your paste. So I made a burst with this one, a longer one, and then I let it dry, and then I come back and do a shorter one so that it looks like it's 2 bursts like in one, but it's every other one. So it kind of gives it that little effect of, yay, this is a burst in the sky. And then I do, to finish it out, to add everything all together, and I know on camera you can kind of see the white splatters, but in the still shots, you'll really see them. So I added a ton of splatters, white splatters all the way around. And then I took the ring of the lid and made 3 little bursts all over the place. And then I took the rest of the mixed media that you see right there and really get the little tiny bursts of white all over. And then that's my mixed media, and it's perfect. I absolutely love it. So I do now distress everything, do the doodling on the edge. It brings it all together so it's not just like this white space kind of going off into no man's land, as I call it. And then I put it on the back of the basil, or I put the blue basil behind it, and it matches the chipped sapphire really well, along with all of the other stuff. So from here on out, it's pretty much embellishment time. I do the pattern papers along with my photos because that's going to, like I said, go into the middle so that it doesn't look like I missed something in the middle. I do the yellow burst, the one that I do like the sun rays, off to one side, and then I cover up the rest, and you can't even tell I didn't do the middle. So make sure you go check out Spiegelmom Scraps. If you use my name or my code Miranda15 in the code section of her shop, you will get 15% off your order. And this Betsy Ross, you will see come out at the end where I do the sequence and I burst it out. But first, I need to put down my title and put down all of my other embellishments with this Simple Stories collection. And then, lastly, will be Betsy Ross's colors. And I hope that since this is going up after the 4th of July, I hope that you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. I don't ever take that many photos during the 4th of July, so I can always scrapbook the few little photos that I got within like one or two. I try to do one in my album and then one layout in my daughter's album, and the other layout I did was on the 4th of July that used the same sequence mix. So it worked out perfectly, and I just loved how it turned out. So I did add this bike. I love this bike. This bike is gorgeous. It's just perfect. I did have to put two dimensionals together because I did put dimension in between the layers I did on my photos. And then I do come in with some of these little bits of sayings. I do have where they're all the 4 colors and kind of those mixes that I like. And then I find all of the hearts and I place the hearts in different spots. And then I get these little stars to finish off because it's like those shooting firecrackers up there at the top. And then I'm working on this little section right here, and I dislike how I started this out. And then you'll find a way of how I did it. And I love that area because I put the wood veneer that's in the Betsy Ross, the rest of the pieces that I have, and I placed them up there. So you'll see how this turns out. And then I placed the flowers. Because I cut it, I was like, I'm going to use this. So I placed it down below where the shooting fireworks go off. And then I placed this little guy up in the corner just to give it a little bit of something. And then I add this watering can. And then pretty much after that should be all about the sequence. Yep, it is all about the sequence. I do quickly put all of the wood veneers in this one section so it looks like it was shooting off from the fireworks and it kind of made this banner. And then I come in with the colors. I try to make sure that I did a mixture of the red, white, and blue and the different types of red, white, and blue that she has in the Betsy Ross. And then I place them in the different little spots, and that's it. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. And all of that fun stuff. We would love to have you part of that YouTube family. If you are coming from either ones of the channels, I am so glad that we are here. And if you are not a subscriber, we would love to have you. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed the way I did my sequence and my mixed media for this layout to add it all together. The still shots are coming up. Make sure that you like and subscribe. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.